bedroom today. I figured I ain't been here in a couple weeks to show y'all what was going on in the bed. So I come and show y'all what I got going on today. As y'all know, I was fighting rusted mites in my bloom room and my bedroom, and recently everything's starting to look good and healthy again. My bloom room's starting to get bud out, but I had my lights too close, was damaging those. But here today, I want to show you what my veg is looking like and what's going on in the veg. Now here, I got my little cake pans here that I got clones in, and I got clones that dried up and died up over here. But it is what it is. I got enough clones here. These are GMOs. That's a lemon garlic still over there, and I got a couple star dogs here, but they shriveling up and dried out on me. And I just tried to white them back up today, but they ain't snapped back. Here I got seedlings sprouted. Alright, seeds in all the chambers, but they taking longer to pop up for some reason. They all come off of plants that I had stressed out in my grow, and when I was going through the russet mites and everything else that I was going through, I took the seeds, separated them, and bagged them and canistered them up, but I didn't label them. So now I'm going to play a game of growing the seedlings and seeing if I can guess that strand. I know what strands they came, what I had in the bloom when they stressed out on me. What's up, keep it real, my baby? Appreciate seeing you here today. I'm doing alright, just talking about my veg today since I ain't been here in a couple weeks. What I was saying is I had seeds come from my plants that had a light leak in my bloom room, and they stressed out. I got seeds, so I've been sprouting them, but when I was going through the russet mites and everything else, I wasn't really trying to keep up with what seeds came off of what plant or whatever. So now I've been marking them A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever letter there is. Like this here is X. All these are X. These are from my bag of G seeds. Those are G seeds too. And these are from, I believe, X's. I have to look. Let me see. No, that's an A seed. So I got different letter seeds. So I pretty much grow them and put the ladder that they came out of the bottle or the jar or the bag that they came out of, what ladder they with, and I mark them on that ladder. So once I grow them, I know which bag they came from, and I can figure out what strands they is, whether they wedding cake or lemon garlic or star dog or whatever, or they might be cross strand with those genetics, and I don't know. Either way, those are my seeds. And I've been sprouting seeds, like I say, all these are sprouting up little by little. Like they're taking time, like the little chambers. I don't know if I dropped them down deeper in other areas or what, but it's still seeds popping up that I know that was sprouted when I put them in there, and I've been keeping them wet. This one's really messing with me. I got one seed popping out of 10. Out of 10. There's 10 each one, but it's doing what it do. Now I don't know if y'all remember. Oh, that's what's up. Green poison seeds. So is that mixed with green crack and what the hell is the poison? Poison berry? I can't forget the genetics. I can't remember. But what do they cross with? So yeah, so like all these seeds could be either wedding cakes or one of the strands that I grew with, or then pollination when they stressed out could have crossed over to another plant and gave me a different genetic. Like that's the seedling here. This is the seedling that I had that died out with the russet mites 2 or 3 times and got brown and had 1 or 2 leaves on it, and it bounced back and it's growing good. Now I got companion plants in there, and I'm thinking that's a rosemary flower that's growing on the sides of them, because I can't think about what other seedling would have sprouted like that, because I got all kind of seeds in my dirt from my no-till situations in my companion plants. So that's one thing. This is a clone of dirt from poison. That's why I couldn't think of it. This is a clone of lemon garlic. This is a clone of GMO. That's another lemon garlic there. I pretty much just was I took those off. I was infested with russet mites and spider mites, so was treating them in clone dome just as well as everything else is still here. It's like for life. These has got hairs on it though, because I took those later. So those are monster crops. So right now I got, as of right now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 seedlings to try to figure out what's going on with it. And these are all the clones that I had that was dyed and messed up. That's cinnamon on the flower, on the plants, by the way. I doused cinnamon around in this room and then sprayed them down a couple of days later and put more cinnamon on them, trying to keep the russet mites away, because I didn't know if they were still there, if it getting infected liked about them. Now, these are all the clones that was all dead a couple weeks ago. That was in my upstairs bloom room that I had to move when I flipped over to put them in bloom. I had to take them and I set this dinky veg area up with my recessed LED lightings from recessed ceilings that you're supposed to put in the ceilings. That's what my grow lights are right now. And this LED light that I got for $10 at Myers, it's 100 watts. These are 24, 23 watts each. And this is what I'm vegging with right now. Yeah, my method has been either I put them in a cup of water and let them drop down, and once they drop to the bottom of the cup, I take them out and I put them in soil, or I take them and I put them in here, like put napkins in this bowl, wet them, and keep them in this bag until they sprout, and then I take them out the bag and let them sprout a little bit more, then I transplant them. But I got a whole bunch of seeds from my grow that I've been just shooting shit with. I got other seeds that came from bag seeds and came from I even got some Reggie's seeds because right now in the city of Detroit, I got a friend, ex-friend that sell Reggie's, and whenever he got some nice little popcorn looking buds, I can get seeds from them just to see what they're gonna turn out to be. Yeah, I'm trying to get my growth back to how it was last year. Last year I used to keep 50, 60 clones and had a perpetual harvest, and then the rusted mites and the spider mites knocked me out the game. So I shut down, I think, in September or October, and then set back up to, no, I take that back. I gotta look on my YouTubes, but I shut down for a couple months, and then I vegged the plants upstairs for 3 months, and they kept on getting with rusted mites and knocking me back down. So once I got them cleared out again, I flipped them, and I do little small treatments now to keep the rusted mites off of those, including I made a spray the other day with garlic and cinnamon and cayenne pepper. I soaked it in water for a long time, and then I took a sock and put it on top of my spray bottle and poured it through the sock and filtered out all the the grainier seasons and used the water for it, which was like for 2 days. My bloom room smelled like straight up garlic, which I take it that it did something because I know that they repel against them smells. And I've got hairs popping out now. I also took the advice of you, keep it real, and raised up the lights a little bit more. And like I say, since I raised them up originally, they start putting out more hairs. And then the day I see what they look like after I raised them up even more hype. I have did research, and people on YouTube, on the internet say you're supposed to keep your high pressure sodium 5 feet or 4 or 5 feet away from the light plants. When I had the glass on them, it didn't make a difference, and I kept them close. But as you know, that the glass restricted ultraviolets and other rays coming from the lights, so it wasn't putting that output out there. So it almost like I got brand new lights all over again with the glass gone because it's a different impact. So we're gonna see what that do. Hopefully, I can get some money in the next week or so to get new bulbs for my grow. I have a sub on YouTube now, a new sub that she's been following me since I did my rusted mite war, and she was battling rusted mites, and she found me, and she's been talking to me and saying I need to get a PayPal set up. And I said I've been having a PayPal, I just ain't got no love. You know what I'm saying? If I was a pigeon 420, he get donations every time he go live, and I ain't seen nothing in his grow changed at all. No difference in his grow room or anything, but he getting big money to change his grow, and he ain't changing nothing. But me, somebody who needs the money and want to change some stuff and be able to entertain people, I didn't get that love. But it is what it is, because I'm going to do it anyway, because this is what I love to do. Well, like I say, keep it real. I mean, if I could do that same research and find out, I don't have the funds to go buy the products. Like if it ain't a $10 or $15 bottle, I can't buy it. I can't even go buy a $10 or $15 bottle today. To tell you the truth, I just spent the last money I had to get plates for my truck because my son had my truck for 4 months and let it sit in the driveway, and he was supposed to have a baby, so I gave him my truck so he could go get a job and stuff, and hurt myself, and he didn't even use my truck, and he gave it back to me now. So I've been trying to get it legal so I can go back to work and make my own money. I had another Dodge Ram. Well, I got 2 Dodge Rams, 2 second-gen Dodge Rams that I'm rebuilding, and I gave him the private one, and I the transmission for the other one, which I already done rebuilt all the struts and the shocks and the ball joints and tie rods and everything on that truck. Once I get a transmission, it'll be like a brand new vehicle. But my son, I gave him my truck, and when he gave it to him, he was supposed to go get it legal, take me to get the transmission for the other truck when I had the money and everything. Well, he took my truck in October, and I just got it back last week, and I ain't had no vehicle since October on my birthday. I gave it to him, and it fucked my life up. So, like, I have no income, I have no money right now, and I've been barely holding on to everything that I got going on. But as far as having money to go buy a $50 bottle or $100 bottle or anything like that, I ain't got it right now. So I've been, trying to hold on to what I got, trying to figure out home remedies and shit like that, which I'm bringing more people to the attention of my grow doing that because everybody want to see different ways of battling rusted mites. So I've been having more subs now popping up in the last week or two than I had in a long time. I had the same amount of subs for over a year, and I done got about 20 new subs in the last week or so, last week or two, which if it makes me feel good because I'm not piggybacking off of somebody else's channel trying to get their subs from them and everything else like other people do. Just as well, I was talking to Uncle Surf today, and he was talking about people scrogging and their methods of growing. The same people he talking about was the same people that talk shit about my grow last year, but they're mimicking my grow now. So it's real funny to me how I don't get the love that I should be getting when I know it's people following my footsteps, you feel me? So at the same time period, like they talk about my dirt, talking about everything, I am still functioning without putting thousands of dollars into my grow, hundreds of dollars into my grow, even tens or twenties or fifties. I ain't putting into my grow. Like all this dirt I've been having for over a year. This dirt, every dirt that's in here has been recycled and reused for over a year. Rather, I keep them in these cups and I just re-amend the cups and shit. I take these cups and they dried out and died out on me. I take them, re-wet them, dump them in another cup and like pretty much transplant with that soil into another cup. All these cups, if you can see the writing on each one of these cups, I had 4, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants in each one of my cups. These seedlings up on, that was gonna fall. Okay, this is a new cup here. Okay, so I do get new cups too. Like you can see, if it's more than one writing on here, that these cups are recycled. That's not a bad one. I got ones that's got a lot more writing on there than that. I know that for a fact. I guess they are about second to third generation cups right now. If they got tape on them, they've been trained and everything else. Yeah, they all second to third generation cups. When I say that, they had kids in them 2 or 3 times. So yeah. My email address is on my page. If you go up on any one of my streams, you'll see my YouTube. My Gmail, which is I forget which one is on my account here. It's either number one in all services and the number one NALLSCR@gmail.com. I believe it is. But it's on my Streamlab information if you pull down the info tab. But yeah, so the more that I can put into my growth financially, the better my growth will get. That's my whole aim about it, is that people talk shit about my growth, but they're not looking at the budget of my growth. Like I tell everybody, I'm a single father with 2 little girls, and they're like, you keep repeating this. Why do you keep saying the same thing? Because everybody don't hear my story. Like if you didn't hear me last year, or you just signed up to me a couple weeks ago, you don't know what the situation is about me and my growth and my life and everything else. I use this YouTube channel for a few different things. It's a therapeutic situation for me. It's trying to give knowledge to other people. I still gain knowledge from people, just like you thought I was gonna be bothered with you giving me input about my growth. I don't mind that. I'm not an arrogant person. I'm a very humble person. Now in the situation, if I knew how to grow with my lights with the glass in them, things change without the glass, like all the outputs and everything. So yeah, I'd be a fool not to say maybe that person's right, just like I told you Mother Nature had talked about it, and I think you was on that chat with her at that time too. So if people saying it to me and know I hear from more than one fucking source. I gotta see what the fuck it do. You know what I'm saying? Same time period, I make things happen regardless. Like these lights, I paid $24 for all four of these lights. It was a case of four for $24. I took them and I took the lenses out of them and I made them LED lights. This is a 100-watt LED light. When I use this just for my cloners, this light, it like turn my plants yellow, so I know it's got a high output. But at the same time period, I'm not growing as fast as I know I should be growing. These plants should have a lot more growth in the time period than I had them sitting in here. And so that's making me say, man, I'm still not giving them enough light. These plants, I don't realize I don't water these plants but like once every 2 weeks almost, and I'm not watering the whole plant. I'm only aiming to water the cup dirt that was in there from when I transplanted out the solo cup. They at the bottom of these planters, but I pour water straight at the stalk, just enough to get the root zone wet again. This ain't never been wet since I put them in there. I have not completely wetted none of these pots yet because I'm trying to get them to ask for that water. All right, I'll be looking for your email, keep it real. So yeah, so like my watering, I done slowed down on watering. Even my solo cups, I stopped watering these. And like they're not drinking fast. I don't know what it is, but they live, they healthy, they doing what they doing now. Like this one's actually growing now. It's doing a damn good job. But I slowed down on watering how much I water. This closet gets pretty hot because my heat vent like pretty much aims right into here and make it hell in here for the most part. These dry out every day. Like pretty much I come in here and they're droopy. And when they droopy, I use this stick here, just like how that one just fell over. I use this stick. Oh shit. God damn it, I don't want to break it. I'm holding my phone so I can't stand it back up. Damn it. But yes, I use that stick to keep the clones from falling over. And when they get strengthened up again, I move the stick out. Yeah, see, the thing is last year, man, I don't know if it's because I came out the woodwork out of nowhere or whatever it is, but I bumped heads with people, and certain people I didn't bump heads with them. I just didn't agree with what they were saying, so I unsubscribed to them and told them like I ain't really trying to talk to you or fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And they took it personal that I blew them off in a way, and they pretty much made a fucked up name for me and started going on lives and talking shit about me. And then I had other people come back and say such talking about you, such as saying this, such as acting like your technique is their technique, and blah 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 blah. So a whole bunch of shit. Like I had 3 different states attacking me at one time. Like all the friends of one other YouTuber, his little buddies all like crewed up and tried to team up against me. I didn't shut my YouTube down because of them. I stopped doing my YouTube because of the rusted mics and everything else, and I didn't have the means to fix the problem. I lost probably about 50, 60 plants and went through a little process behind that. Now, when I come back this time, I have not thinking I was the shit as much as I thought I was, which I still think I'm the shit. I am that guy. But I also realized that there's a whole bunch of other talented growers. There's a lot of growers on YouTube that know what the fuck they're doing. There's a lot of YouTubers that claim to know what they're doing, and they got a lot of followers with some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And out of everything, I done experimented with growing since I was 14 years old, and I'm 43 now. A lot of shit that they saying has been a myth to me in science fiction because I done tried every variation of different things to do with my growth since I was a teenager. So some things they're not going to put in my mind that's right and going to be correct to do with a plant that I'm like, and they got followers believing in everything they saying and they misleading people. And at the same time period, the same people that's doing this, I ain't seen no product come from them that was worth looking at, a plant that was healthy enough to say they doing a good job or anything. I still got people talking shit about my cinnamon and everything else that I use. And yeah, it's cinnamon all over my plants right now. And for the most part, I do that just to, right now, I did it to sprinkle cinnamon around and keep the rusted mites and shit from being to crawl up on my plants and stuff. And it's pretty much doing this job. You know what I'm saying? I had another outbreak in here for the rusted mites. And I put the cinnamon and stuff on them when I ain't seen nothing else happen. It stopped it dead in its tracks. Like if you look at some of the leaves, it's hard to see. But some of the leaves was starting to like curl up, like that one there was starting to show rusted mite damage. And that one over here but it's been in the same phase since I hit it with the cinnamon and stuff, and I also got new growth popping up. You can see the new growth coming all of the stem where the new noise are. Alright, this here, if you was going back into my videos, and this is the Holy Grail that had one leaf on it and wasn't growing at all, and so it's doing what it's doing now. They got real tall and scrawny, struggling to live because all the limbs died off of it, branches died off of it, and everything else. So as I transplant them, I'm going to choke up them limbs and put them deeper into the soil. So right now, this is what my bedroom looking like. I got clones going, but pretty much now I just gonna let whatever goes sprout in the clones sprout. When it's gonna die. I won't be able to take no clones until these all get big enough, because these are all the whites, grape OGs, Holy Grails, and I already got a GMO there. These are 2 lemon garlics. I gave a lemon garlic to my nephew the other day, so I had another clone. These are little only clones. These are of the plants, the little sucker limbs that was underneath my straw that wasn't gonna make it to the light, and I cut them and cloned them. These are all the same things, but now I got so much vegetation in that middle pool upstairs that I need to take a whole bunch of clones from it. What's up, Joshua, baby? I ain't seen you in a while. So you ain't got the space for what, you live in an apartment or something? Because, right now I'm in Michigan and I grow in my attic. And that was one of the challenges also with my grow, is in the wintertime I got to get my attic balanced out heat-wise. Summertime I got to get my attic balanced out to be cool enough to grow. It's like a flip-flop in each season. And now they like with the glass broken there, it makes everything different right now, but it's wintertime. When I get to be in summertime, I'm going to have to put the glass back in there. Also, I need a bigger air conditioner, because right now I'm running 10,000 BTUs, and I got 3,000 watts growing in my room, and they say to control that room, I got to go 4 times whatever wattage I'm running BTU wise. So if I get 3,000 watts, I got to go 4 times that to make it 12,000 BTUs. So I'm shooting for 12,000 BTU or bigger, so I can balance out that room better and get a better environment for my grow. I haven't ran a thermostat or a humidity meter in probably about 8 months in my grow. I'm all going from how my body feeling there to know if it's too hot for my plants. I go from putting my hands on top of the plants from the distance of the light to see if they hot and all that shit. I ain't got the money to even buy a damn thermometer. So everything that I'm doing is like off the grace of God and the grace of my skills to keep everything alive. I'm about to take these seedlings in a minute and cut them off of the track or whatever the thing is, so I can transplant those in another cup so I can get the height out of them. All these seedlings in these cups, I started off like this, and as they got taller, I little by little filled in around them with soil to hold them and structurally keep them standing straight. So they start off shallow, and then they end up like, well, this one was a mistake. That was in there with a whole nother clone and ended up dying, but the seedlings sprouted up from being in the soil already, so I just left that going. But all these, I have pretty much transplanted up to the top of, so that the stretching shit will stop happening. So all of them that get tall, I end up filling up the soil. Like I can still put more soil in these because the soil's loose right now. They can settle in. As I water it, they settle in and drop down. But if they stand straight and start doing their own shit, so I stop filling them up anyway. As you can see, this one here is in this fucking pretty much second stage of growth. This one here is 100% pretty much a plant now. So I just let that one grow a little bit more. Now I will tell you, some of these I will be transplanting into bigger pots, and like this, I'm gonna put them in bloom. I've done it before. I don't know if y'all ever seen my first YouTube channel, that guy Low Budget Grow, but on there I had a room full of plants that I put in the seedlings and let them bloom and grow at the same time, almost like an auto, but I used the regular seed and forced it to be like an auto plant and let it veg out and bloom at the same time. They grow for a couple weeks or a month or so, 2 months even, before they even start putting hairs out, because they got to mature first. But I put them in the bloom room and let them do what they do. So what I'm going to end up doing is actually taking them, transplanting them into a 1 gallon, between 1 gallon, 3 gallon, or 4 gallon, and I'm going to put them in the bloom room and just let them sit there and let them grow and bloom at the same time just to have something else in there and take up some space. So y'all will be able to witness that too, and that other people talk shit about me until they say, oh shit, that shit actually worked. And then they can't talk shit, and then they're going to be doing it and act like they never talk shit about me, because that's what happened with a lot of my techniques and styles. Everything I did last year, somebody tried to criticize and talk shit about, and the same person that did that are growing with my techniques and my styles and my sizes and all that shit. So one way or another, something must make sense to them down the line. They ain't gonna come to me and say, look, I'm doing it like you and I'm trying your style. They gonna act like they never said nothing to me and act like I was just fucked up last year. But I already see it, I already know. I done peeped a couple of channels that I see my footprint. How about that? No matter what people want to say about me, no matter what people want to act about me, no matter how they think they're great or not, they still stealing my shit. It ain't even stealing, because if it was stealing, I wouldn't have told them anyway or showed them. But don't criticize me and go and pick up my styles and shit and do it the same way I do it. Or trying to mimic me and do it your own little twist to it. I'm talking almost everything I did on YouTube, somebody else has done it and just reworded it. No matter how many plants I put in one plant, somebody did that and reworded it, act like it was their idea in the first place. Cinnamon, all that shit, somebody done talked about that and act like it was their idea in the first place. All the short plants being scrawled, somebody talk shit about me doing that, and they're doing the same thing now. Every which way possible, my techniques have been used without giving me the credit that I should get for the knowledge that I put out there. So it's some hatred going on. I can't say if it's racism. I can't say what it is, but it's some bullshit in the game. Because I know for a fact a lot of shit being seen on people's YouTube channels came from me. Because there's nobody grow like me. I grow my own way, do my own technique, do my own styles. And it's hard for me to listen to other people sometimes. But like I say, I learned a lot of shit from watching YouTube for years. I watch YouTube grow channels. Just like right now, I'm watching YouTube channels about building trucks and lifting trucks and all that shit, because I've been restoring Dodge Rams. And I'll have another channel coming up soon, that guy channel 3, which will be about my trucks. And they're going to be hoopty fucked up trucks that I'm going to build from scratch, from start to finish, from rusty ass Dodge Rams, and making them look sweet again. Which I just ain't got the money to start it yet. And once I do start it, you'll see that coming. I'm going to build a little paint shop on the side of my house. I'm going to paint them and everything myself, as a hobby and as a YouTube channel, and as just something to do. So yeah, either way, I'll show what my plants look like. I got another viewer. That's Joshua. I forgot Joshua didn't speak. I got another couple. I'm gonna try to get these plants to bush out somehow. I think I need to get some more light in here. So like I say, it's bright and it's growing, but it ain't growing fast to me. Like, I don't know if y'all remember what my plants was looking like in here. Like, it's some new growth, but it's not growing like my plants normally would grow. I feel like it's just not doing what they're supposed to do. Like I say, these plants are life. They haven't been watered at all since they've been in these pots. And I put these in the pots about a week or two ago. I think I have to go back in time again. I got my mind so discombobulated, I don't know my schedules and shit no more. But those are all the same ones. Those are solo cups that had 2 or 3 leaves on them. They was dried up and brittle and fucked up. The brown, the shit that you see on it once again, is cinnamon. And these are all my original genetics, some of my original genetics when I was first growing, like the white, the grape OG, and the GMO, and the lemon garlic. And all the seeds are all off of my plants that stressed out and went into harmed on me from light shock, a light leak in my grow. I had where my power lines was going to my grow room. There was a big hole there. It was like light coming in. Once I found that out, I stopped getting seeds. But I kept all the seeds, and I got a whole bunch of more seeds, which I'm keeping for when I move out of state. So I got genetics that I can't get out of state. And I also just said, because this summer, if I'm stuck here, I'm doing 2 big outdoor grows, which this time I put on my YouTube. Like every time I grow outside, and I never include that in my YouTube. This year, I'm going to show my outdoor grow to show the people who think they're growing outdoors, think they know what they're doing. I'm going to shit on them that way, because I get some real good results outside. Last summer, I had 2 backyards stolen from me, which is one of the reasons my finances is fucked up now, because that was like my nuts for the winter time. You know what I'm saying? They stole my nuts for the winter time. I couldn't put nothing away for the winter, so my finances are fucked up between that and giving my son my truck. Everything set me back. But I'm about to make it come back. I got my truck back. I'm about to go get plates for it in a minute. I already got them made, ordered and shit. I just got to go pick them up. And after that, I'll be able to go back to work and do my little home improvement and stuff. I do home improvement and landscaping for myself, and I ain't been able to work for months since October, since my birthday when I gave my son my truck. So once I get some more money, I will upgrade my grow little by little, and make things get a little bit better. Like right now, I have not put no money in my grow. What's the last thing I bought for my grow, and how long ago was that? The last thing I bought for my grow was the organicide that I used to kill the russet mites, but that was still like in September that I bought the last bottle. I have not spent no money on my grow since like September, and I need grow lights. I need a new lens for my hood now. I need some more prevention sprays and stuff, measurements for the russet mites and spider mites. And oh, you know what? The last thing I bought was mothballs. $6 bag of mothballs from Family Dollar. That's what I used to kill the spider mites. And I ain't seen a spider mite since. I'll bring that up 1,000 damn times, and I put a bag of mothballs in my grow room, and it killed every spider mite out in my grow room. I'm talking about I have no trace of spider mites at all. The russet mites pop back up, but not the spider mites. The motherfuckers gone. And I got the bag in here underneath these cups. The mothball bag ain't no mothballs left, but it still smells like mothballs. So I use that just to keep them out of this area. But they doing what they do. The mothballs definitely work. So yeah, ain't much going on right now. I'm showing y'all I got some seedlings sprouted up. And for the most part, they're healthy and happy. They're getting a little leaky, so I'm about to transplant them soon so I can get some of that longness out of them. I don't know if you can see the one over there sprouting up. It's hard to see where the camera is because the chat covers up the screen, so I can't see where the camera is pointing at. Yeah, you can see that sprout. And all these sprouts was in at the same time, but it's like some was planted deeper than the others and took a longer time to sprout up. Even this one here, this one just now popping up at the end corner right there. And they all the same age. They all sprouted before I even put them in there. I think when I put my little pencil in there and made the hole, I dropped them to the bottom. I don't know. And some was at the top. This one, I know for a fact that it was spinning around and the tail was coming out the ground instead of the head. And so I had to keep covering it up until it got in the right fucking direction to give birth. You know what I'm saying? Like the ass was coming out instead of the head. So they finally figured its way out. It came up. So I know that one's going to have a hell of a root zone. And it's going to have a spiral sprout inside there that's going to sprout roots like crazy. So, like I say, my plants are looking healthy. This was a seedling that was dead as hell. If you go back into my videos and look at that seedling, I keep saying it was barely holding on to dear life. It don't snap back. And the only thing you see on it now is cinnamon. That's all cinnamon. You can see the cinnamon down here. You can see it everywhere. I took the cinnamon and sprinkled it around like I was making motherfucking French toast in this bitch. And then I took the water and soaked cinnamon, garlic, and Cajun pepper, cayenne pepper, Cajun pepper. Soaked it for a couple hours, and then I strained the rest of the grainy old shit out of it. And I sprayed all my plants in here and in the bloom room with it, which that might have played a factor in some of my hairs being fried on my plants too. But they're bouncing back now. I'd rather have a couple fried hairs and still get some bud than not having no bud. So it is what it is. And yes, again, people don't talk shit about my cinnamon and spices and shit, and then either they gonna talk against it or they gonna talk like I've been doing that for years. But I ain't never seen nobody else on YouTube talking about it until I started talking about it. But it's okay, because I only got 200 people to talk about to. Other people got 1,000, 2,000, whatever subscribers. So when they hear it from me, they tell it to their people, and they get more love from their subscribers. And start to say, instead of saying, "Oh, I watched that guy, and that guy said blah 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 blah," they act like it was their idea. Only thing is, it comes with that situation that some of they subs are my subs still, and they know where the fuck it came from. But I don't get the recognition that I should for it. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. I'm used to it. I done had haters all my life. My life would be so fucked up if I ain't have haters. And my life is fucked up because I have haters because they don't want to see me be great. And that's with everything. So, yeah. We won't go into how much time I've been on here. 34 minutes. Time goes fast by fast when you're having fun. See, I want to end this situation, keep it real. Now I look like either keep it real or Josh and laugh. I only got one view, but I get more views later. And I figured because I got people that's been kind of positive talking to me and inbox, leaving messages to me and stuff, that I show my growth some more and show my veg area. I got people talking about seedlings not sprouting. These are all seedlings that I got from my grow, and they sprouting. I do have a couple stray seedlings here and there that I'll be sprouting from bag seeds, Reggie seeds, and all kinds of stuff. People don't like Reggie seeds, but I believe that the genetics are still there. What's going on, Happy Dude Grower? The genetics are still in Reggie seeds. The Reggie plant just wasn't growing right. There's no way that the people growing Reggies bought a whole bunch of seeds and grow thousands of plants, and they order Reggie seeds. They still ordering good genetics. They're just not putting the love behind it. But I grow them, and I got some crud come out some Reggie seeds. The strand that I made that you can Google, the Detroit OG Kush, and I got other people. You can't have Detroit OG Kush. How you have an OG Kush and you're in Detroit? Well, the genetics of the OG Kush strain that came from California, from the ocean grown strand, I took one of the best strands of OG Kush I had, and I crossed it with a male Reggie plant. And I made my version of the OG Kush, Detroit OG Kush, that's in dispensaries now, that I gave the 8 people when I sat my old grow down. I shut down and gave them my cuttings to it and asked for it back, and they won't give it back to me because it's some good ass shit. But I got other genetics that I'm about to come out with, and I know there ain't nobody else gonna get like that and will be able to hold me. So yeah, little by little I can get my shit right. The more I can get my pocket right, the better my grow get. The better my grow get, the more people want to watch me. People don't want to watch the broke person trying to come up. They want to watch somebody that's already stable and got money to put into their grow, which is not a challenge that way. I defy all challenges and laws of growing by not having a pocket to keep my grow right. I make other ways to survive and get through situations in the whole 9 yards. I got an electricity bill that's out this fucking world right now, and I gotta figure that out soon, or I won't have no electricity. So every which way possible, my life just ain't not been good in years. It's like ever since I took my daughters, I've been struggling. I ain't got no help from nobody. Can't get no help from the state. Can't get help from nowhere. I just struggle and make it through another day. Stress out, get migraine headaches, throw up, and all kind of shit from stress and depression. And now I need my grow so I can not stress so much. So I ain't got to be broke and not having nothing to smoke and not having nothing to look at and all that. So I come to YouTube and I show people what I do and how I do it. You know what I'm saying? And this time I try to avoid the people that I know that's going to hate and talk shit. And I stay the fuck out their way and they can stay the fuck out my way. You feel me? I got more authentic, real people on my channels. Again, like the subs that come to me. For the most part, 90% of the people on my sub line, that's some good down to earth people, and I appreciate all of them. I got people now that come and say, you know what, you're doing a good ass job dealing with the Russell mites and what you usually deal with in the whole 9 yards. To defeat my Russell mite challenge, I probably spent maybe $40 altogether, and that's throughout 10 months of fighting them. If you go back in my videos 10 months ago, and I got a star dog plant that I say something wrong with the star dog, is going through something, I don't know what it is, blah blah blah. What else started the Russell mites take out my bloom room and attacking my plants and knocking me all the way down from having 60 plants to having 3 plants or 7 plants, because I had the 3 plants upstairs and I had this one, that one, that one, this one, and this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 7 plants, so 10 plants altogether I had, versus having a swimming pool full of clones, a veg room full of clones, a bloom room full of bloom plants, and all that shit last year. I got down to having 10 plants, and they wasn't doing too good. Now they bouncing back. I'm bouncing back. My spirit's bouncing back. Like I say, if y'all go back to look at the Holy Grail that I had, that was like a little single leaf, it pretty much looked like this. It was smaller than this part right here on the top, and that was all it was as a plant. And this looked like that for me topping it, and just cutting the leaf off of my fingernails and doing a film, a fucking top on it. What's up, Kenny Rogers? How's it going, baby? Oh my God, that motherfucker smells good. I put my fingers by my nose and smelled that motherfucker strong. That shit smells good. That's that Holy Grail, though. That's kosher kush mixed with what the fuck is it mixed with? Kosher kush? I can't remember. My genetic brain is all shut down right now. So yeah, These are my clones. These are my plants. Coming from russet mites, aphids, and spider mites, pretty much. I had all three of them 10 months ago. They was fucking me up. This plant was infested with russet mites when I took this clone, which is the lemon garlic, which is the big plant in the middle upstairs. That's where this came from. This one and this one here. This one ain't growing as good as that one, but it's still growing. This right here is a GMO that I took off of while they were sick. I've been pulling all the big leaves off because I got limbs for days trying to grow through, so I had to give them some light. So yeah, they doing what they do little by little. My seedlings, we don't see how good they break. They jump up and do what they do. As they get bigger, some of these will be outside, and some will be upstairs in my bloom. But you'll watch these grow from this stage all the way to finish. I haven't did no seedling grows yet, really. I did a couple, but I put them in bloom like that just to see what they was going to turn out. You know what I'm saying? I never got really vegged out a seedling and grew it in a long time. So we're going to grow some seedlings now. And like I say, I don't know the name of the seeds because I didn't keep them marked when I took them off my stressed out plants. But I did separate them from each plant. Like I know what, you know, like if it came off a wedding cake, if it came off a lemon garlic, if it came off a thin mint, if it came off of the white, I got seeds almost all the plants I had in bloom. I got seeds off of. What's up, bad boy, my baby? Appreciate you stopping by. You been all right? But I had seeds from almost every plant that was in my bloom at one time. I just put them A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and marked them in alphabetical order. And I go from that, sprout them, grow them, smoke them, and see what they is, and take clones from them and get them genetically listed into my database and figure out what they are. So all these seedlings, I got 2 backyards I'm gonna be filling up. It's pretty much why I'm vegging out now and trying to get seedlings to kick up and be ready for going outdoors. I'm following the time periods of what the other outdoor growers do on YouTube because I ain't never did the seedling situation. I had clones already and I just put some clones out. But I want to make sure the seedlings are strong and established so I can put them outside this year. And I can show y'all my outdoor grow. I'll show you what I do to prep the ground, prep everything around it, the whole 9 yards. Where I was growing at last summer, backyard was predominantly clay, and every year we've been trying to organic out the clay soil and make it more usable for growing, and then it gets deeper and deeper every year from the clay level. But we worked on that too. So right now, this is what I got going on. I still got my worm being going. I just put some oatmeal and stuff in it yesterday, and I just watered it and refreshed it up a little while ago. I've been trying. I brought it out the attic because it was so cold upstairs that it was taking a while for the worms to reproduce. So I brought them downstairs and put them in a warmer environment. So I'm trying to get the worm population up so I can re-amend everything with more worms without having to order more worms. So I've been putting more paper towel, cardboard, paper, and stuff like that into my grow. I've been putting more of my branching and limbs from debris from my old plants in there. I take cover crops out of my bloom room, the companion plants. I've been trimming those down and put them in there, which once the lights come on today, I'm going to eliminate a lot of them because they're taking over mats for the plant area. And I'll be composting those into my bin too. So I got more shit because I got roly-polies in there too. So the roly-polies and worms, I'm giving them some more to eat tonight so they can do what they would do. You know what I'm saying? They in a warmer environment as the compost break down, the soil will get warmer. And I got to keep it moist because they'll dry on the top, and when it's dry on the top, the worms go to the bottom. So I'm trying to get them to come back up because I just put a new layer of dirt in my compost bin that needs to get, you know what I'm saying, shitted in. So that's what I'm working on right now, so I can get more worm casts going. So I can, that's my pretty much my rest of the stage of bloom. The only thing I'll be using are worm castings because my worm cast in my compost bin, I put like a half a bag of bone meal in it when I first got the bone meal because bone meal takes a long time to break down. So I put it in the compost bin to let the worms and shit break it down while they, composting. So I use that at the stages of bloom. So what I'm doing now is trying to get more soil amended in the compost bin, so I got more soil to work with to mix in. Like this soil here, I tell you, I correct what I said about this soil. This soil is half old soil, which even the soil that's in my compost bin is old too, because it's all the same dirt. But I took pots and dumped them out, and I mixed half of it up with worm castings out of my compost bin, and half of the old dirt that was already being used. So I refreshed it with the compost. That's all I did. But it's all the same soil. The soil that's in the compost bin has been in there 2 or 3 times because I take planters and dump it back into the compost bin, so it like reinoculate the soil. That's how I keep my soil alive. My pools are the only thing that's been in there 100% the whole time. It's pools. Any other planters, like plastic planters like this, you know, really in. Let me see. I tell you all the generations of planters. Okay, so this was a wedding cake. Now it's a holy grail. So this had 2 different plants in it. This was a grape OG, and now it's a grape OG. No, this was a GMO. Now it's a grape OG. So all my shit, I recycle all my planters and stuff, but the soil, the dirt, it's pretty much the same shit that I had since almost a year and a half, 2 years ago, from the first time I started my YouTube channel and had my outside grow. I bought some dirt in September that I started my first little plants with. Then I started going live in December, January, and bought a little bit more dirt, and it's all the same dirt that I had since then. So yeah, this is what I got going on. This is my veg area. I got clones trying to work itself out in my cake pans. Alright, now I told people before I got 2 cake pans and I got a regular dome, and I did that for the 3 plants that I had upstairs, so I could take cones off of each one of the plants and keep them separated, know which one it was without marking nothing or lose track of it. Because I had that problem last year too, is I had so many clones that I mismarked them and mislabeled them and thought one was a wedding cake and ended up being GMO and all kind of shit. So I'm trying not to get in that situation again this year. So I'm trying to keep everything more labeled out. I'm gonna get a calendar, mark shit, and do all kind of shit different this time. I got to. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to know what genetics I got and where they at and how old they are and the whole 9 yards. So like I say, most of the seedlings is for outside. You know, they're gonna some might die, some might not make it, whatever. So I'm sprouting extra ones so the casualties can happen. And I still got some seedlings left. No matter what genetics they all good strands because they all came out to grow that I already know that I was growing. If they cross strand with something, they have a little different features to them that I have to figure out what the fuck they are. Or I just grow them and say this is fucking blah blah blah, but they don't taste like wedding cake or lemon garlic or something like that. And they got a little twist to it. Then there's a new strand. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to do with it, but it'd be something good to smoke, and people will still like it. I need to get back into making oils and such too, because I got a lot of people that need some oil and stuff right now. And I ain't got no product to make oil with, and I ain't got the money to go buy my extraction and the stuff that I extract with and all that shit. You know, my chemicals pretty much. So either way, I'm about to end the session. I was just showing what my videos look like. I was bored enough to sit here and blah 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 for 48 minutes. I appreciate the stop throughs from Joshua, Happy Dude Grower, Kenny Rogers, Bad Boy, and keep it real. I appreciate y'all more than y'all can even think imagine. Make sure I kept them up to date with everything somebody's saying. Okay, that's it. So Joshua, I don't know if you're still here. Appreciate you stopping by. Happy Dude Grower. Appreciate you. Ken Rogers. Appreciate you. Bad Boy, you've been here from day one almost. Appreciate you. Joshua, you've been here from day one almost too. Keep it real. You wanted to keep it one of the realest ones here now. Appreciate you. Peace out, people. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Comment. Talk to you later. I swear it's hell trying to stop this live stream on my phone for some reason.